Good evening, everybody. It is the end of November, and November is Adoption Awareness Month. And I've not made a personal post this month, not because I don't have a lot to say about the importance of this month, but honestly because I've just really been trying to be intentional of choosing my words and when we share things publicly. But today we had a board of directors meeting, and I was updating the board on a lot of things, and they encouraged me to update so many of you because we've just had a community that is standing along with us in this fight. So I just want to share several things tonight. The first one is why we started doing foster care as an organization in the first place. And I'm going to put in the link to this video a report that came out from ADAP in 2020 that showed the conditions of a facility in Alabama of where children are placed. And that has pictures that I would just encourage you to open up and see. When I saw those pictures in 2020, 2021 of the beds that children in Alabama were sleeping in the foster care system, it just wasn't okay with me. And so that's when we went to work to start the process to become a child placing agency, and we were licensed in 2021. And that's why we got on the road to do this journey to provide loving, safe, nurturing homes for our kids. It physically makes me sick when I know where kids are being placed when our homes could be an option. So as of right now, DHR still has our homes frozen. We are waiting for several legal processes to happen. One is an administrative hearing. We don't yet know when that date will be set, but we anticipate by mid-January at the latest. The next is a circuit court hearing. Again, that date has yet to be set, and we will keep you posted as those court dates arise. But there's more than one way to skin a cat. And so what I can tell you tonight is our homes are no longer sitting empty. Thanks to people who see the value of how we serve, that are coming along beside us and serving alongside us. Kids to Love is able to take both foster care and private placement. There are true orphans in our community that we are actually providing homes for. In fact, just over the last several days, we moved 6 more children into our homes. So while we are not at capacity, our homes are filling up. We also are filling up more cottages just this week and have more moving into Davidson Farms. So we are still very much serving. And the reason we're able to is because we don't take state or federal funding, and we don't depend on that. So that private funding that our community gives us, it is directly tied to how we can continue to serve. Tonight we had a thank you dinner for our foster families, and it was so overwhelming to see a room full of people who have answered the call to be foster families. All of these families have stood with us through the ups and downs that we've experienced over the last several months when it comes to our homes, but they've stood with us like so many of you. So tonight we are still waiting on DHR to unfreeze our homes. We are still very much asking the governor to open our homes, but I also want to I want to have a public thank you tonight to Lieutenant Governor Will Ainsworth, who he and Judy on his team have actively advocated for us with DHR, encouraging them to sit down with us to have a conversation. And they have also told him no, as they have told us no. But I do appreciate the Lieutenant Governor trying. So many of our lawmakers have tried. But at this point, it is looks like it's going to take a court system to force DHR to do the right thing. I also want to share with you that today in our board of directors meeting, our financial audit was presented by our CPA firm, and we had a great audit. And we are so thankful for the CPA team that did that, and the encouraging words that we heard. So from a physical, financial responsibility, our organization is operating in absolute best practices. And then again, yesterday, DHR was back in to do another audit, and they audited the Child Placing Agency, our foster families, Davidson Farms, and also paid a visit to our beautiful Shoals campus, and came away with 0 deficiencies. So even when they are not utilizing our services, our team is still working so hard for these kids and for our kids and our families to maintain a top level of excellence. So you're going to ask, what can you do? Well, the first thing you can do is still continue to reach out to the governor, although I think honestly our efforts are falling on deaf ears. I think the governor's made it clear that she's not going to make children in foster care a priority. What I don't want to get lost in all of this is the work that our team is doing to provide Christmas to more than 2,000 children this year. Our kids still need support at Christmas. And so we have ornaments that are out that need to be sponsored, wish lists that need to be sponsored. So I just encourage you to log on to our website. We've asked you to do different items on a different day of giving. There's links. Shop local. That's always something we encourage. You can drop it off by Bridge Street at our Bankston RV that's sitting in front of the Dick's parking lot. You can get that to us at the center. But I don't want what is happening to overshadow the good that we're doing, because let me be clear, we are still serving. Again, while not at full capacity, our homes are filling up. And we're truly helping children and families in need in our community. Christmas is here, and we need your help to make it happen. And I guess lastly tonight, there's a couple that I would love for you to keep in your prayers. They're one of our foster families that has dealt with a unnecessary heartbreak. We have seen ugly in a new form by those that are sworn to take care of children. And these parents have lived through what no parent should live through. And so I just ask that you lift up this couple in your prayers tonight, because it is Adoption Awareness Month, and we want so much for that to be completed for them. And we thank them for their service and everything that they're doing. So I just wanted to, like I said, pop on here and give you an update. Check out the link, see what's happening in our state, and then I think you'll understand, again, my level of passion of why I'm working so hard to give kids in our state great homes that they can sleep in. Not just a bed, not just an empty bed, but a home. So thank you for what you do. Log on to Kids to Love, be part of our Christmas for the Kids drive, and thank you for your support. We're still fighting.